Alright, how to properly install the camshaft on Toyota with a 3.0 and 3.3 liter engine. We have to use the service bolt in order to install this camshaft. Here is the service bolt. I will be showing you how to use it in a very simple way, how to install it. First of all, why do we even need a service bolt to install this camshaft back in the cylinder head? That is because when we take it out, once you take it out from the cylinder head, these two gears move in opposite direction. One moves this way and the other one moves this way because that's how they work. These two is supposed to be here, not here. This tooth is supposed to be lining up with these tools here. This is the sub gear and the main gear. So in order for us to line up the holes again the way they should be, we have to insert the service bolt, and for that we have to turn the camshaft. Once we line up the two holes, then we can insert the service bolt. Now, most of the people to insert the service bolt, what they do is they use a vise and they hold the camshaft in a vise. I don't do that. I do this on the floor because I don't like to take chances and damage the cam lobes and the camshaft. Alright, the two timing gears here, and this is the hole where the service bolt goes, and this is where you lock it, either with a special tool that Toyota uses, or either you use a plier if you don't have the special tool. See, I lock it like this. Once you line up the two holes, then you can insert the service bolt. Here is the service bolt, like this, by turning it from here, either with a 24mm wrench or either with a spanner wrench, or could be adjustable wrench too. Now the thread of this bolt is 6mm and the thread pitch is 1mm, and the length could be between 16 and 20mm. And also you can find this bolt at any hardware store, Home Depot, whatever. Now Toyota says to torque this bolt at 48 foot-pounds. Alright, because this is cylinder head number 1, the camshaft here are installed the opposite way that they are installed on cylinder head number 2. This is how you install them with the two dots. I'm going to be showing this in a second because I want to put them here first. Alright, let's see. I'm going to see if we're able to see the two dots. Those are the two dots right there, and the single dot on the side, that one. Let's go to the other one, see if we are able to see it, because it's kind of dark here. Right there, that's the other dot. Right there. So that's how you install them on this cylinder head number 1. Once you finish installing the camshaft, then you turn them. You have to turn them over in order for these dots, the single ones here, to come to replace the spot of these 4 dots, 2 on each side right there. Now if this will be cylinder head number 2, the position how you install them is like this, with the 2 single dots, 1 on each side, lining up right there. Let me see if I can show you guys here a little bit closer. See the 2 dots right there? That's how you install the camshaft on cylinder head number 2. And the 2 on that side right there, as you can see. Let's see the other ones right there, as you can see right there. That's how you install the camshaft on cylinder head number 2. Now the reason why they are installed the opposite way is because on cylinder number 1 there is a lot of pressures here from the valves and from the lobes at the time of putting the cams, installing the cams. That's why the cams are installed in the opposite way. Now because this is cylinder head number 1, the intake cam is the camshaft number 1, this one is number 2, and the intake cam on cylinder head number 2 is number 3. And this one on the oil cylinder head, the exhaust cam, is the camshaft number 4. That's the order of the cams on Toyota either 3.0 or 3.3 liter engines. Alright, let's install the service bolt for cylinder head number 1. As I said, I don't like to do this on a vise. I prefer to do it on the floor. I don't want to take chances of ruining the cam lobes. Alright, and this is it. This is so quick. See the teeth right there lining up on both gears? And to install the camshaft, we're gonna throw a little bit of oil here first, engine oil. Time to install both cams, and we're gonna line up the 4 dots right there, 2 and 2. Remember, just right there. The single ones at this point remain on the sides. The 4 dots, 2 on each side here, and the single one is on this side, A little bit of oil. putting them by hand just like that. And I'm gonna leave this for later too because of the service bolt. The cam cap doesn't fit here. And you turn these cam caps 12 foot-pounds, start on the metal, spread it out. And first make sure you tighten all of them by hand as much as you can. That's the service bolt right there. Okay. I think I forgot to show on camera, I lubricated the cam caps also. I also have to apply sealing here, just make sure the surface is so clean and dry, no oil or something like that, otherwise the sealing is not gonna seal properly. And to install the camshaft, the piston number 1 doesn't have to be on top of the Sienna if you don't want to, it doesn't matter. At this point, you don't have to have it on time, it's up to you. You can have it on time, or it can be in another position, it doesn't matter at this point. Alright, let's install the service bolt and the camshaft number 4 for cylinder head number 2. When you tighten the bolt is when you see that the teeth and both timing gears are lining up 100%. Now see the teeth right there? The two gears are lining up on the teeth. Before installing the camshaft, always lubricate with engine oil, the lifters and also the kernels and also the camshaft. Alright, time to install the camshaft, and on this side, because this is cylinder head number 2, and this one we install them normally with the two dots lining up in the center and the front. Let's see, this one's remain on time from the beginning. Let's lubricate with engine oil again before installing the camshaft bearing caps. The cam caps here, just make sure you lubricate them too. I'm gonna be showing you the location of each one. I'm gonna put this here just for the moment. I have to take it out since I have to apply sealing here and clean very well, and then the camshaft seal. Try the bolt as much as you can by hand. It takes a little bit longer, but that's the appropriate way to do it. Just before torque specification, you tighten them 12 foot-pounds by the way. Alright, time to pull out the service bolt because I don't need it anymore. Here it is. Let's install the cam caps here. Ensure the surface is very clean and dry. Same on the cam cap. Install the oil seal first. Insert the oil seal until it cannot go anymore, until it hits the inside part of the cylinder head. I like to use gray sealant. One more time, 12 foot-pounds and all of the cam caps. And you can turn the bolt about 3 or 5 minutes later after you have installed the cap with the sealant. Also clean the sealant that flows over on the sides here inside the cylinder head. To give the sealant some time to seal properly, ensure not to turn on the engine for at least 2 hours and you're done. Alright, cylinder head number 2. This is the location of the cam caps. Intake 1, intake 2, intake 3, intake 4, intake 5, exhaust 1, exhaust 2, exhaust 3, exhaust 4, exhaust 5. This is the right cylinder head or cylinder head number 1. Intake 1, intake 2, intake 3, intake 4, intake 5. Exhaust 1, exhaust 2, exhaust 3, exhaust 4, exhaust 5. And the orientation of the arrows on the cam caps, all of them pointing that way. Same is in the oil cylinder head, pointing that way against the timing sprocket. After installing the camshaft, let's take a quick look here. See the pin is facing down, not facing up as it should be. That is because the pressure on cylinder head number 1, this is cylinder head number 1, and because of the service bolt here that we installed to install both cams. So I got to turn the camshaft to put those single dots, this one and this one, on the center right there, in place of the 4 dots right there, 2 and 2. So I can have the camshaft on time already. Now to do this, make sure the engine is not on time. right there. I lined them up already, the two single ones. So the two camshafts are on time right now. And lubricate the camshafts before rotating them. Don't forget to do that. I forgot to mention that. After rotating the camshafts, let's take a quick look here. Those are the two single dots lining up right now. That's the way they should be. And now we have the camshaft on time. Take a quick look on cylinder head number 2 right there. As you can see the pin pointing up. We come here. Right there, the two dots, the two timing marks lining up. The two single dots, one on each side. The two on this side here. See the two right there on this side? They hardly can be seen. So because these are installed correctly since the beginning, because there is no pressure here on this side. Alright, and this is how you install the camshaft on a Toyota with a 3.0 or 3.3 liter engine. This happens to be a Toyota Sienna 3.3. Thanks for watching.